Welcome to the Random Ass Podcast. I'm your random asshole, Christopher Steele.
Another random asshole, Steele-Rhoads. Welcome to the show.
So, we're going to go pretty much completely random.
Yeah. We had a couple things we were talking about out in the garage, but other than that, nothing.
Actually, I want to first say thanks for the comment, Angie.
Thank you.
Your girlfriend.
Yes, thank you. Finally a viewer.
Woohoo! Even though I'm kind of an asshole, my reply.
Dude,
I
intro the show with the random asshole, Mr. Steele, the other random asshole, Steele-Rhoads.
I'm technically right, though.
Well, yeah, it's a technicality.
She commented on top 5
MCU movies.
With a list of hers.
With Deadpool 2 being one of them, and Deadpool is not a part of the
MCU
yet.
Like, sorry.
Now, if it does come where Deadpool becomes a part of the MCU, we know Ryan Reynolds is going to play him. Like, Marvel would be just dumb to do anything else. He is
Deadpool.
Wade Wilson. Like, I'm waiting for Ryan Reynolds to legally change his name to Wade Wilson. I'm just waiting for that moment. Like, it would not surprise me. They already treat him like Wade Wilson in the movies because, like, he makes references to his own shit. Like, in characters, like, it's the greatest.
I'm sorry. Deadpool 2 was great, but just slightly below Deadpool.
No, I'm. To me, it's a exact parallel move. Like, this story progressed. They've added another.
It did, but I'm just saying.
The jokes were just as filthy. Payoff from other jokes from Deadpool 1, like the cure to blindness, which just so happens to look like another bag of cocaine.
To me, the first one is still better. Just slightly.
I can't even say that. I will have to say they're pretty much tied in my book at this point.
But it don't matter. It doesn't belong
in the MCU
list.
Yet.
There's only 20 movies in the MCU.
Yes.
I know there's 20 movies.
And Ant-Man and frickin' Wasp is near the top in my book.
It gotta be in the top 10.
Definitely in the top 10. It's definitely better than the first Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Like, the thing that made the first Ant-Man movie, they expounded upon humongously in this one.
They did a great job on it.
Yeah, definitely.
I might not put it in the top 5.
I would. Yeah,
It'd probably be like 6 or 7.
Yeah, probably 6. It's just shy of the top 5.
Right.
Because the Avengers movies pretty much take the top 5. Captain America: Civil War is in the top 5 for me.
Thor Ragnarok. Guardians.
I would love to say the Guardians are in the top 5. But those movies stand on their own, like, outside of the MCU to me. Like, they are better than just being classified as comic book movies.
They are, but they're still part of the MCU, so...
Yeah, okay, Guardians 1 and 2 rank number 1 in my... Like, that's just one big movie to me. Like, Volume 1, Volume 2, it's just Guardians of the Galaxy. As soon as I see that title, I'm in.
Right.
Which makes me wonder what they're going to do with 3. Like, they're going to have to try and bring everybody back. And I don't think any of them really survived, did they? Rocket will be the one to retrieve Ant-Man.
We'll find out.
I hope at some point...
Like I said, nobody survived. Rocket's the only one that survived, but what I've heard is Volume 3 will...
Be like a prequel?
No.
Or be a different host of characters?
Nope. All the same characters. It's going to focus more... It's like Star Wars not going to be the main focus. It's going to be Gamora.
That's understandable. I would not mind that.
And Gamora was killed before
the end.
Everything.
Yeah. See, my thing is, I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna fix this. Like how they're what their overall goal is with how they did it.
I think they're gonna reverse time enough where
maybe.
I'm gonna guess Nebula because she does fix shit in the comics.
I'm thinking either Nebula or they're going to combine the Infinity War with the ending of Avengers vs. X-Men, where Scarlet Witch and...
There's only one more movie in between.
Yeah, Captain Marvel. She's probably going to be the catalyst.
I think she's basically going to take Adam Warlock's spot.
All I can say, since Captain Marvel has been introduced, is if they do pick up the Fox X-Men universe as a part of the same universe, we might finally get to see a decent fucking movie with a decent fucking Rogue where she actually gets her powers.
I hope so, but I
doubt it.
I doubt it because
I doubt they'll pick up the Fox universe. They'll pick up portions of it. You know, they'll grab Deadpool and be like, yeah, that's staying the same. Those two first movies count.
Right. Then everything else would be like, nothing else counts.
Right. Scrap Wolverine, scrap the original X-Men.
Right.
They might pick up the new cast from, like, Apocalypse and Days of Future Past.
Right, and that's, I'm almost fine with that. I'd rather them just say, no, none of it counts, except Deadpool. Because I want Havoc to be the younger brother.
They can retcon that. They can fix that. That's fixable. That's fixable.
But if you keep the new cast and say the
Havoc's the older brother, it really does throw everything off. It really does. Well, see, they fucked themselves royally with that first X-Men movie by having, like, almost all the original team in it, but in the modern thing. And then when they went back, they're like, oh, we can't have them again. I mean, we already did that. Like, we can't. What the hell? Fuck.
Which they could have.
They really could have. No one really cared. The real X-Men fans, when they saw First Class, were expecting First Class, Beast, Angel, Iceman, right. Marvel Girl, fucking Cyclops. What did we get? Not that.
All right.
We got
Angel.
But
it wasn't. Well, it's nowhere near the same Angel.
No, I actually prefer that other the girl Angel. I like the character Angel and his arc becoming Archangel and whatnot, but I like the stripper version of Angel better.
I think they should have done Angel.
Yeah.
The real Angel in First Class, left him alive, so he could become Death in Apocalypse.
Right.
Instead of using which one of them?
They used Archangel. They used Angel. It was Angel and Nightcrawler.
Right.
Which Nightcrawler is the only one of the fucking characters that actually age progressed properly to the era.
But they really fucked that up.
Yeah, the double Angel thing.
Because Angel
was the same age in the future.
Right.
And it's clearly not. It's clearly the same one because they call him Warren, and it's like, what the fuck, guys? You can't say it's his dad or his granddad because those characters are already in the fucking third movie too, trying to cure him. And like, what the hell? Piss off! You fucked everything up. Yeah, you're right. They really shouldn't. They can pick the cast all they want, but just shit can that whole universe, or say that those characters come from a parallel universe similar to what we know, but
it's different Earth.
Yeah, different Earth that actually comes from like the animated X-Men. I wouldn't mind that, because then you could have Rogue that already flies, has all the powers and shit, and Captain Marvel in the same universe, and like give Rogue these fucking weird flashbacks of fighting her before and taking her powers, and just like she's like for some reason trying to beg forgiveness for something that she hasn't done to this one.
How did she come back? Captain Marvel. On Earth 619 or whatever it is, the main Marvel universe.
Let's find out. Carol Danvers. Not the one I wanted to.
How the hell did she come out of that coma
Right.
and get her powers back? Or is it because they did that rebirth type deal
That could have been.
with the Avengers? And when that happened, Captain Marvel got basically alternate versions.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the hell to find this at.
Just type in how the hell did
I did. It didn't help at all.
She get her powers back after Rogue stole 'em.
It might be because she's part Kree. Well, Rogue didn't steal him. She took her entire essence. That's what I was just like, what?
Put her in a coma.
Yeah, it put the body in a coma because all of Captain Marvel was in
permanent coma.
Yeah, because all of Captain Marvel resided in her brain. She stole her entire essence. So I don't know how the fuck they did it either, honestly.
But you do know that the Kree. I thought when I was last reading, had advanced Rogue's powers.
Xavier,
Found a way to.
Danvers' memories are restored by Professor X in an angry confrontation with the Avengers concerning the failure to realize Marcus had brainwashed her followers. Claremont continued to develop the character. I'm trying to get to the powers. Danvers is changed courtesy of experimentation by the alien race, the Brood, into a newly empowered character called Binary. That's how she comes back. She comes back as Binary.
But Xavier gave her mind back.
Right.
Won't that be kind of fucked up? Come back, your mind, all your memories. Well, guess what? I think I can fly. I can't fly. What the hell?
Right. You're not wrong. That is fucked up.
How does that work? I'm super strong. But ow, that hurt.
Right. But I would not mind the like having Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel or whatever the hell she's gonna be called be in this universe, and then the other X-Men universe kind of purge through some kind of Reed Richards Beast Xavier thing into Doctor Strange's lab or whatever. However the hell they merge the two, but have Rogue, it would be a great arc for Rogue that they had never had in the comic books before. Because she has the memories and shit of this, but like she looks at her and is like, that's not me, but that's me. Like the internal turmoil of having stolen this person's life from them.
Right.
And then having to come face to face with another version of that person. They kind of did, but they...
And animated.
Yeah, but they could really do it a lot better in the movies.
But she was in the coma.
And it would be such... Yeah, exactly. But if you did it in the movies, the fans... It would be such great fan service for a storyline that never could happen with the way things turned out. And they've already made enough changes on the fucking franchises, or on the universe itself. They can do whatever the hell they want now.
Right.
Which I enjoy that. I love going to these movies knowing the characters but not having a fucking clue where they're going with this. I'm just like, oh, they made a reference to something I actually get. Yes!
Like Ghost.
Right. Oh, dude, this version of Ghost is so much better than the comic books version of Ghost.
Ghost is a dude, right?
Yep.
In the comics.
Yep.
Ghost is a chick in the movies.
A hot chick, too.
There's Nick Fury. I still kind of want the original.
But see, that's right. Yeah, but that'd be David Hasselhoff. I'm just hoping at some point they give.
Who was it that turned it down?
I don't remember.
Anyway, no, he agreed to it until last minute.
That's right.
And he's like, oh no, this character, I can't do this. And they're like, alright. Well, we'll go talk to Samuel L. Jackson, who Marvel Comics actually redesigned Nick Fury
Right.
based off of.
Let's see. I'm hoping at a certain point they have Nick Fury get a prosthetic eye or some kind of like cybernetic eye, and have Rocket really need it, like actually need it, like because you know how he loves fucking with people and collecting their artificial limbs. Like, he's just like, no, I really need that friggin' eye, and you know they're like, no, you don't. He's like, no, like to get this to work, I really need that friggin' eye. Dude, you're just screwing with... No, I'm not screwing with you. I need the friggin' eye. I will come up and pluck it out of your damn head to get this damn thing to go off if I need to.
He wanted Winter Soldier's arm.
Yeah. I'm really going to need that arm.
Yeah. Just think, he probably wants Cable's arm.
Right? That'd be a good one, too. Could really use that arm for this. Oh, I don't think so, dude.
Alright, so to switch gears a little bit.
Right.
We're talking action figures.
Yes.
I'm putting on this one not the wrestling because even though
we're going to probably delve into wrestling figures.
We're going to probably talk more on the wrestling figures. Action figures in general.
Right.
I don't know who... Another good line was whoever did Ninja Turtles.
Playmates.
They had...
Those were great action figures. Great action figures.
Hasbro, G.I. Joe line. One of the greatest action figure lines. Jag Specific, not so much.
No. Like, we started this conversation because we were talking about the crossover movie that they're going to be doing with Transformers and G.I. Joe. Got us on to Sergeant Slaughter being the first wrestler to ever have his own action figure because of G.I. Joe.
Right.
And I was like, well, if WWE or WWF at the time was smart,
They went with Hasbro.
they would have jumped with on the Hasbro train just because they're a better design. The accessories are always better designed. More, you can get more intricate with them because they're smaller. You're not trying to chunk out these big ass, like that first ring that they came out for them giant fucking rubber at wrestling guys. That ring was friggin' huge, dude.
Right.
Like unnecessarily huge. Where if they'd have sized them down to this, the ring could have been, you know, a nice size to be able to play with. And the shifts in action figure types was just like brutal for WWF, for wrestling action figures.
I want to say early 90s.
The short plastic ones like the Ultimate Warrior that we had around here for a while.
Right.
And now we're to these like barely movable.
Or ones maybe just after those.
Oh, the ones that are just a little bit taller with like the rubbery heads and rubbery arms. Because that's what it went. The giant rubbers, and then they went to the little plastic guys that had like the fucking like bodies you could shift and launch them and shit. And then they went to the rubber, like the bodies were plastic, but they had like rubber legs, rubber arms, and rubber heads. And
they're pretty much the same size as my Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, those are the plastic. Those were the plastic, the all plastic, with like where they were stuck in the pose. Yeah.
Or would you...
Yeah, like the power slam, or the fucking bear hug, or the headlock.
Okay, so you usually use my Ninja Turtles as wrestlers.
Of course. Of course.
Who doesn't?
Right. Dude, when I was collecting the wrestling figures back in the Attitude Era, I would also collect like superhero action figures too.
Right.
And those, they definitely got put into the lineup. Like I had, Spider-Man versus Steve Austin.
Spider-Man loses.
Oh, of course. Austin was beating everybody's ass at that time, dude. He's stunning Hulk, Batman, Joker. Like everybody was catching stunners.
You could have had a God action figure and God loses.
Yep, God would have caught a stunner too. Everybody's catching stunners back in the day, which basically looked like this.
Which for the longest time, Linda McMahon was the only McMahon
That could
not to
take
get,
it. Yeah.
that did not get a stunner.
I actually, when I got the 15th anniversary of Raw, I just watched it because I just got it. They have the first time she was ever, like, he stuns the entire fucking family.
It's after he was retired, too.
Yeah, yep.
He came back for a special night or something.
Yeah, and stuns Vince, and then Shane comes out all pissed off. What are you stunning my dad for? And he's like, oh, I'm cool with you. Here, have a beer. Oh, cool, yeah, boom, stunner. And Stephanie comes out, fucking bitches up a storm. He's like, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Boom, stunner. And Linda just, like, lays on the guilt trip, and he plays that guilt trip like, oh, but it's Vince. Like, it's, this is what they came to see, you know? I mean, he pleads, like, don't make me stun you, too. And then fucking stuns her, too. And the damnedest thing was, for it being her first time taking a stunner, she took it really well. Way better than Vince's first time. That first one that Vince took, dude, looked horrible. Vince never took it right. Like, he took it like it was going to be a diamond cutter where he was going to, like, flat face that shit. And, dude, you got to go to your knees. Like, Billy Gunn, Scott Hall, The Rock, they all took that shit right. They would go to their knees and then spring up. You know, boom, make it look super devastating. A lot of people take it really wrong.
There's a lot of moves I get taken wrong.
Oh, yeah. That first pedigree that Triple H ever did. People are like, oh, he used that more than once. No, that first pedigree, that was a one-time thing. And that dude did not listen when he was like, you're going to land flat. Not flat on your face. Like, you're going to land flat. And the dude just, like, spikes himself. And that's the thing about wrestling. And we just jumped from fucking action figures. That's the thing about wrestling is it's all the person taking the move that is doing the damage to themselves. Like, it's up to them as to how they take it.
Right.
Though I am glad he started releasing the arms on the way down, because that just always looked up. I was like, ooh, God, that looks painful.
I was a little bit.
Like, you're landing completely on your face and chest. You get no, like, little bit of stoppage, nothing.
All right, so
yeah, back to the action figures. Like,
yeah,
hands down, my favorites are the G.I. Joe type. I
right.
collected the Street Fighter versions, the Mortal Kombat versions. I think WWE really should have done.
They should have went with a different company, Hasbro.
Hasbro would have been a way better. And now
and then that channel, I don't know if it still exists. It was Hasbro's channel. Could have played Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling.
Right. You're right, though.
And Sergeant Slaughter could have been in.
Could have stayed wrestling.
Also, could have been in the new the last G.I. Joe movie because.
Right.
The Bruce Willis character was rewritten because it was originally intended for Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah.
As Sergeant Slaughter.
Would have made life so much easier for him. Really would have.
He could have stayed wrestling and done G.I. Joe.
Yeah. It's Discovery Family now.
That's not what
The Hub.
The Hub.
I had to go to Discovery. I had to go to Discovery Family to find out what it was formerly called. And this is the Hub, yeah.
It was I don't know about it anymore, but it used to be a good channel.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, actually, that's the funny thing. It started off as Discovery Kids. And then they were like, oh, this ain't going worth crap. Let's make it the Hub. And then turned it back to Discovery Family. I was like, well, fucking what the hell?
But it's Hasbro.
Right. Hasbro just has a good...
When it was the Hub, they play...
Oh, dude.
Transformers and G.I. Joe. Like 5. And play some of 80s shows like Family Ties, Doogie Howser got played.
Nice.
Growing Pains.
So, like, good stuff.
And at midnight, the 5 o'clock would be the newer Transformers and newer G.I. Joe. At midnight would be the 80s Transformers and G.I. Joe. Then they started playing like Gem and shit. Nobody cares about Gem.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Those shitty plastic ones that I was talking about were fucking Hasbro's. They did do a deal with Hasbro, and you remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were the Hasbro. Dude, no. No. Those should not have been it.
Oh,
They should have been G.I. Joe type. I thought that was LJN. No, it's right on fucking Hasbro. Hasbro. Son of a bitch.
Anyways, you go to take your action figures, take your superheroes, take your Ninja Turtles, what have you, have intergalactic wrestling matches.
Right.
Yosagi Yojimbo is the champion.
Yeah, makes sense to me. I like it.
The one I had, my Yosagi Yojimbo, and no, he's not really a Ninja Turtle character.
No, he's based on a comic book from
He's a Japanese character that got started on Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it was kind of like they were fans and they wanted to use him as a crossover because of the dimension jumping.
Right. And then...
Which made a great crossover.
But the figure was a Ninja Turtles figure.
Right.
They somehow got rights to make it one. When I had... I'd have him do like a slam with his ears. And pin. A slam pin with his ears. Boom!
Oh, hell yeah.
That was his finisher. Can't beat the ears.
Can't beat the ears.
And I had a lightning bolt sticker put on the back. So he was super fast. He was like the Flash. Had a super fast kick.
Of course, kicks like a rabbit. Makes perfect sense.
Alright, so what do you want to do for this week?
Fuck it, favorite toys of all time.
I think we've done something like this before, but...
Probably on a different one for wrestling or whatever.
Oh, I think we've done...
Alright, do you want to like generalize more?
You want to do...
Like favorite 80s. Favorite toys, 80s toy lines.
Transformers.
Yeah, that is a great idea. Spurned a million copies, the GoBots, and then fucking Robotech, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go with Ninja Turtles. Definitely Ninja Turtles.
I hate to say it, because the cartoon it's based off of is so lame. He-Man.
Yes, the He-Man action figures were super well designed action figures. Super well designed.
Like Battle Cat.
Yep.
I had him.
Yeah, you did have Battle Cat. Let's see. My number 2 will be... Oh, fuck it, G.I. Joe. Like, that entire design of character I loved, because even if they broke, they were easily fixable. There was a rubber band, a screw and rubber band, you could make your own god. Which I would find pieces of G.I. Joes at like garage sales and shit, and I'll grab them all. I'll take all these G.I. Joes and their pieces. Well, these are broken. I don't care. I'll build new ones. Get out your little micro Phillips kit.
It'll be Frankenstein.
Yeah. Yep.
Yo, Frankenstein! Oh. Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm. And G.I. Joe. You took Transformers and He-Man. I already got my next one, unless you say it.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to go with Thundercats. Because they got every fucking buddy when they did Thundercats. They made sure that even bit characters got...
Right.
Like, they had, 3 different versions of those Robo-Bears. They had Robo-Bill and Robo-Bill's wife and, their kid. And I'm like, you could have gotten 3 of the same one, put a dress on one. But no, they custom design of each of them. It's like, that's love of a show right there. That's, love of a fan base where you're like, here, you can have every bit character.
Alright, so how about this one? Return of the Jedi.
Yes, I was waiting for you to say Star Wars.
Well, Star Wars was 70s.
You know what I mean, though. Still, same design for Empire and Jedi.
Right.
The Star Wars design was great. Merged well with the G.I. Joes. They were only a slight difference. Not there wasn't that much of a difference.
Right.
And you could, it's a bunch of super soldiers. They're all on that super soldier serum that made Captain America. So you're gonna be a little beefed up. But
they're 8 foot instead of 6 foot.
Right, they're 8 foot instead of 6 foot, but they have to take on blasters and lightsabers, and that's not an easy battle, even if you are 8 foot. It just makes a bigger target.
I never understood how that's set in the past a long time ago in a galaxy
far away. Yeah, but somehow in the future.
Right.
Which that's now become our. You started it. Now every Star Wars movie we see, I'm gonna say it with you. Galaxy far away. Yeah, somehow in the future. Because when you first said it, I'm like, damn it! Fucking great line I forgot to steal.
Thank you, Todd.
Yes. You're a genius, Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, sometimes.
He's got his moments. Dick Bong and Ted 2 is fucking hilarious.
My summer vacation.
Hashtag my summer vacation. Ah, fuck you! Yeah, fuck it, I already got one in.
Grr, Mondays.
Grr, Mondays.
If you don't know that, you gotta
go watch the Ted movies. You will enjoy them. Even non-stoners should enjoy Ted movies.
I think Ted 2 is actually slightly better.
Definitely. Fuck, it's definitely better.
The only downfall to Ted 2 is Mila Kunis
not being in it. Yeah, but they do a great job of explaining her out.
Right, but
it makes perfect sense.
Right, but Mila Kunis, come on.
Right. It's true. I mean, she's a great comedic time. Fucking hot.
She plays Jackie.
Yeah.
That 70s show. And then there's the episode where they find out Hyde and her are dating. And Eric's like,
how?
Jackie! Alright,
Foreman.
Picture Jackie. Now turn the sound off. Wow, she is hot.
Right? All I have to do is mute my ears. We're good. He's not wrong. I mean, Kunis, on the other hand, I could listen to her talk all day because she is a dork.
Alright, so
share, subscribe, comment. Thanks for the comment.
Other people can comment too.
Yes, feel free. Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your frenemies. Notification button.
Boom, boom. Ding, 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 ding. You'll get notifications every Sunday.
Yep.
I don't know. Actually, I get them randomly.
Yeah, it's like, hey, this is up, and I'm like, I'm a part of their notification deal. Ah, screw you, fucking YouTube.
They're like, oh, this is up, and it was up like a week ago.
Right.
All right, so like, share, subscribe.
Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your frenemies. Until next time.
Keep it random.
And peace among worlds.